And Full House Wednesday.
Next Monday week, the 1990 Brownlow medalist will be decided with the counting of votes at the Southern Cross Hotel. And after a season of very even individual performances, this year's medal looks to be a wide-open affair.
And that concludes the counting, and as I think most of you have realised, the winner of the Brownlow for 1989 is Paul Couch.
Last year it was the Geelong Centreman who not only took out football's most prestigious individual award, but also put the tiny Western District community of Boggy Creek on the map. So, who will it be in 1990?
Well, I feel that Greg Anderson of Essendon will win it, Sandy. I think he's got the blonde hair, he's flamboyant, he's a left footer, he's had a terrific year, and most importantly, he's in a top side, and naturally the top sides get the threes and twos. So he's my #1 pick.
The 1986 Magarey medalist has had a wonderful year with Essendon on the wing, picking up 394 kicks and 86 handballs to average 24 disposals a game.
I think for an outright pick, Greg Anderson from Essendon.
The big hands of St Kilda centre-half forward Stuart Lowe will almost certainly catch the umpire's attention. He took 225 marks throughout the season, 60 more than his nearest rival.
Well, three guys who've had marvellous years are Tony McGuinness at Footscray, and Greg Anderson at Essendon, and Stuart Lowe at St Kilda. And out of those three, I'm going for Stuart Lowe.
Footscray has a number of players expected to poll well. Perhaps leading the way will be rover Tony McGuinness, a prolific possession getter. He picked up 560 for the year at an average of 25.5. McGuinness is a surefire eye-catcher, having won the Magarey medal in 1982. Ruckman come forward Paul Salmon has had another fine year with the Bombers. Although missing 4 games, his statistics are still impressive. 143 marks, 190 hit-outs, and he kicked 36 goals, 21 behinds.
I just feel that David Bain's had an outstanding year up there with maybe not a lot of competition. I think he might just edge out the others.
Like Anderson and McGuinness, David Bain has won the medal in his home state, and he's had an outstanding year for the Bears. A terrier who loves to run with the ball, Bain hasn't missed a match and averaged just under 25 possessions a game.
Well, there are two as far as I'm concerned, Sandy. One is a Brisbane Bear, David Bain, who's had a great season, and the other player is the Essendon winger, Anderson.
With the market certain to fluctuate in the next week, here is a guide to the betting from Seven's football experts. But with such an even season behind us, don't be surprised if the winner is not on this list.
And so from the Brownlow medal to Seven's Team of the Year. After considerable speculation, Seven's football panel has decided on the following as the Team of the Year for 1990. From the back line, Andrew Collins of Hawthorn, Anthony Danaher of Essendon, and Mark Thompson, his Essendon teammate. Across half-back, O'Donnell, Silvani, and Melbourne's Brett Lovett. A dynamic centre line comprising Anderson, Wallace, and Darren Mullane. So too is the half-forward line. Look at it, Brereton, Kernahan and Ablett. The forward line reads David Bain, John Longmire and Peter Dacos. Whilst the first ruck division, Simon Madden, Simon Atkins and rover is Footscray's Tony McGuinness. On the bench, Tim Watson and St Kilda's Stuart Lowe. And what better way to finish than to leave you debating Seven's Team of the Year. It has been a history-making season, one that people in the years ahead will look back and say that was the season that was. And as we say farewell to you, we also say farewell to a number of players who leave us with so many fond memories.
despite erratic kicking.